right, it's been about 11 and then 9 years since I've done some cup chain and leather videos. So I thought I'd show you two simple ways to combine them. If you need leather, cup chain, or want to check out the new B-Tec knotting cord colors, look below the video in the description and grab the links there and go back to our site. Gather up your materials and let's get started. So looking back in YouTube, I realized it's been 9 years since I've done one of these videos showing you how to put leather and cup chain together. We recently got in a lot of awesome new colors of the B-Tec knotting cord. So I thought I would show you a couple different ways to attach the cup chain to the leather for a nice modern look. We're going to be using an Athenacast button, and I have size 2mm Greek leather. When it comes to the knotting cord, it's really up to you whether or not you want to use the thinner size 5 or if you want to use the thicker size 8. Same thing here, I have SS24 cup chain, but we can also shrink that down to a 20, a 16, a 12, depending on your look that you want. So for our first method, what we're going to be using is a size 8 BeadTec knotting cord, and we're using that bright purple color. I have some SS16 4mm cup chain here, and I've cut a total of 20 inches of my size 2 leather. I'm using an Athenacast washer here as my button clasp, and I've cut approximately 40 inches around my neck here of my purple cord. The first thing I'm going to do is make a loop for my button clasp closure to fit inside. So I'm just doubling over my leather here. And I'm going to go into the very end, and we are simply going to make it into a loop and have that little loop pulled tight there. You can see you want it big enough that the button is going to go through, but not too big and not too big that it's going to fall off the opposite end. Once you have this on here, I'm going to take my purple cord. I'm going to tie my purple cord without really overthinking it onto my leather. So I'm just taking my purple cord around and I am tying this on. Now the nice thing with the BeadTec knotting cord is it is a synthetic material that will kind of melt when it burns. This is actually a positive because it helps you to create your knots and they'll stay in place, because I have a little lighter here and I'm going to show you how to burn it down. From here, after you have those 2 knots, I want to push it up towards my leather. If you want to, right now, since I said I would show you how, I'm going to go in, cut this a little bit shorter. Let's go ahead and burn right now, and then we'll push it up into place. I'm going to go in with my burner here, get that flame started, burn that cord, which will ball up as you're working with it. It'll continue to burn, and before it attaches to the leather, I'm pushing it up there. And that's going to completely fuse those two together. Now we're going to take our cup chain and we are going to wrap around the cup chain. So this is a very simple method that I've had videos, again, about 11 years ago and 9 years ago that we've done, where you hold the cup chain. The first one's awkward, certainly. You're going to take your cup chain and you're going to put 1 and 2 pieces of your size 8 your size 8 B-Tec cord through. I'm going to try to keep my leather nice and steady there at the bottom. 1 and 2 on to the next one. Whatever you do here, you just want it to be consistent. You also want to make sure as you're doing this that you don't get the cord stuck along the prongs. If you notice, hey, this is getting a little thick here, say you're using a thinner cup chain, all you need to do is use a thinner cord, or just do 1 wrap instead of 2. I prefer the double. I think it makes it keep its shape and everything a little bit better. Second cord goes through here. You can also get a little clothespin if you want to and kind of hold one on top of the other. As you get further down, these are really quick and simple to make. And see how that color just pops on the end of the cup chain? And you have those 2 loops. Kind of see it forming that little line along the back. I'm going to continue to do this for the first method, wrapping down the cup chain 2 times until I get to the end. And at the end then, we will put on our button and we'll fuse our cord into a knot like we did at the start. Again, you don't want to get the cord attached to the prongs at all, so if that happens, which it's kind of easy to do, go ahead and take that off. So I'm going to keep wrapping here, getting to the end, and then we'll tie it off. Want a monthly dose of inspiration while stocking up on your beading supplies? Potomac Beads Treasure Box is a monthly subscription where you can save up to 60% off new and exciting materials. Every month, you'll receive an assortment of unique and exclusive beads in a variety of colors and shapes. Whether you're a beginner or an accomplished beader, the Treasure Box will inspire you to create unique projects for yourself and to gift to others. Unleash your creativity with a Treasure Box subscription. Visit PotomacBeads.com/subscriptions today or click on the link below in the description to get links to get back to our website. When you get to the end of wrapping and your cup chain, after the last piece of cup chain, you're going to just simply make a loop around the leather, take your cord here, go through that loop to tie your knot, and then I'm going to do that one more time, just that double knot basically. Make a loop and simply tie it off. Remember how we did that nice version of it melting down? We're going to do the same thing, cutting our cord down, grabbing our burner here, burning it down right to the edge of the project. As it's still on fire, I kind of take the edge there and make it gummy, press it down, and now that is completely glued. Look how pretty that is too. I love seeing the purple on the side. Now, to deal with the end here, you're just going to take your cord here, or your leather rather, double it over, tie a knot just like we did at the start. Pull it nice and tight. After that's doubled over, and if you don't like the look of it this thick, you don't have to. You can go in and you can use a thinner leather as well too. Put on your washer that's going to act as a button, and then simply do one more of your overhand loops. Tie close and tight right there. You can drop a little glue there if you want to, but that finishes out our first method of attaching the cup chain to leather. Now we're going to go into our second method. So method number one, you can see that if you use a smaller crystal, the color becomes more prominent. If you use a bigger color or bigger crystal and a less prominent color, the crystals become more prominent, or the pearl here. The next method we're going to use is doing a half-hitch knot, and we're going to be attaching the cup chain that way. So I have my same loop that I've done, and I have my 44 inches of my cord. I'm using the size 8 blue for this one. Doubling the cord over, the first thing that we're going to do is tie a loop and tie it onto our leather. Not overthinking it, just literally tie it on. Making sure I have the same amount on both ends. Now I'm using SS16 for this one as well too, just for a change up. And the first one can be a little bit hard. So again, if you want to do a clothespin, you can do that. I'm actually going to drop the chain down, and we're going to do 2 knots before we do the chain. So this is a half-hitch knot here, or a macrame knot. The cord to the right is going to come over into a rounded loop, go over the top of the leather, and then the cord that's on the left goes over that cord end, tucks underneath the leather, and comes through that circle. I'm going to push that up, and now we're going to do the same thing on the other side. The left cord goes over the top, creates that kind of long tail there. The cord on the right goes over the tail, and then up and through the middle. Nice tight pull, and push that up towards your clasp. From here, we're going to do the same thing again. Over to the right, making a loop, down on the side, over top of the tail. That left side comes through the middle. And now, before pulling tightly, we're going to go right into here, the cord that's over the top of the leather, and we are going to put our cup chain in that first position right in there. You can see here it wants to pull out. After you get the first one in, it's much easier. If you need to, you can also grab a little bit of a beading awl. So making that kind of smaller, holding that there with my hands, and I'm knotting the first one on. There you go. It's stuck there. Now we're going to do the left side. Left side gets a loop. That loop goes over the cup chain. The one on the right side goes over the extension there. I'm going to tuck underneath the cup chain and the leather, and the right side comes through. And in between now, cup chain 2 and 3. And see how that's holding that into place, and you're getting the macrame look on the side. On the right now, going in, and I put it between cup chain 3 and 4, over top, tuck underneath and through the bottom here. I have lots of videos on how to do this macrame knot too if you are struggling with it. Do that next knot, pull nice and tight, getting the cord right over the leather, and now on the left side, making my loop on the left, going through the next area where I have the connection, underneath the cord, underneath and through the loop, and nice tight pull. From here, we're going to keep going and creating that half hitch knot going through the cup chain. You can see already how the cup chain, when you use a smaller one versus a bigger one, you can really see the color on the side. So continue down, alternating and attaching your cup chain. After you do your stitches there, when you're at the end here, you're going to do the same thing. So I got done my cup chain and I did 2 additional knots, cut down my cord here. You're going to take your cord ends, burn them down, flush against the project. And if you've never worked with knotting cord before, I would recommend doing a little test, just burning the end so you can kind of get the hang of it. You don't want to touch it while it's really hot. That's why I use the end of the thread or the end of the burner there to do so. Go in then, just like the other side, tie a knot. Right after, pull in your cord there. After that, put on your clasp, just that little button over both sides. Tie your knot. Again, if you want to, you can glue that. I like to separate my strands then, pull one really tight, pull the other really tight. You saw me earlier kind of going in there and even pulling with the pliers a little bit tighter, making sure that's not going to open up. Snip that down. 2 simple ways to go in and create bracelets featuring the cup chain, the leather, and a nice little closure there. So whether or not you do the more complicated or the simpler version, you get fun, different effects from each style. Thanks so much for joining me in creating these fun cup chain and leather bracelets. Remember, if you do need supplies, look below the video in the description there, and we'll put links to all the products. If you haven't yet, hit that subscribe button so you don't miss anything here from Potomac Beads. Thanks so much for watching, and stay tuned for more inspirational designs.